Hello, my name is Molly Clark, and I'm traveling to Japan in 2025. I live on Staten Island, specifically the North Shore. I love my neighborhood, but I gotta admit, wealth disparities, poverty, and violent crime are the highest here on the island. I recently discovered Japan's efforts to eradicate poverty through infrastructure investments, promoting quality growth, and just generally improving the quality of life for all citizens. And I think that Port Richmond has a lot to learn from Japan's endeavors. So, after experiencing Japan's successful institutions firsthand, I'm going to attempt to inform my community in hopes of combating our disparities. In fact, I already have a plan on how to elicit change. I am a member of my school's branch of My Sister's Keeper, and we work to uplift women through participation at service events. So, at events, we discuss a variety of local issues, but we often tiptoe around topics like the wealth gap, money, poverty, because it's really nuanced and intimidating for high schoolers to discuss. But with my newfound knowledge, I am confident that I can educate others, take a stance, and introduce the solutions I was privileged enough to experience on my trip. Another way travel will change how I perceive the world is broadening my knowledge of different cultures. We often form an idea of another country based on stereotypes and harmful generalizations that we have been taught from a young age. And this isn't exclusive to the United States. I am a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo, not to flex, but for the 10 years that I have spent training, East Asian values have been hammered into my head. And I hold these values very near and dear to my heart. But at the same time, I think any idea after being passed down the hands of hundreds of people, and in my case, hundreds of martial artists, strays really far from the original intent of what was trying to be conveyed. I know some may disagree, stating that ideas change to adapting needs, but there's still a cultural drifting phenomenon going on. And I think that after being surrounded by Japanese culture for a week, this will truly enrich my knowledge of their values, and this is something I can bring back to my students that I teach. Another way travel will change how I feel about the world is a heightened sense of global citizenship. I attend the College of Staten Island High School for International Studies. I know it's a mouthful. But as a student at CSI, a pillar of my curriculum is to understand the interconnectedness of the world. In practice, this means that we strive to accept responsibility for global citizenship through making ethical and responsible choices that contribute to a more just, peaceful, and sustainable world. I always hear this statement, and I wholeheartedly agree with it, but as somebody who's never traveled, I'm never able to fully fathom the extent of interconnectedness. I think that travel will push me to recognize the similarities between unique cultures and the dire need for world peace. Thank you for the opportunity, EF Taurus.